morning or good morning. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here. It's just me tonight. Kids are with their moms, so I'm going to do my best to make this one go as smooth as possible, but I can't guarantee perfection. I'm doing a double duty tonight for dinner. So I'm making an entree, I guess you can say, and then I'm making a side dish to go along with it. So we will get this thing going, and I will explain the process with both of these as best as I can. So bear with me here. You know me, I'm bound to make a mistake here or there. If you've been watching long enough, you know how things go in here. So let's get to it, and I will show you what we've got going on for part one of dinner. So as the description said, we are doing broiled salmon. Cooking salmon under the broiler today, and this is what I'm gonna try to make it come out looking like. I will do my best. The preparation for this doesn't seem very tough. As you can see, it says it serves 4 people. Prep time is about 10 minutes, and the total time plus cooking is about 20. So this should be very quick. So what you're going to need here is you're going to need 4 4-ounce salmon fillets, a tablespoon of grainy mustard, 2 cloves of garlic, a tablespoon of shallots, which I do not have, again, 2 teaspoons of fresh thyme leaves chopped plus more for garnish, 2 teaspoons of fresh rosemary chopped, juice of half a lemon, salt, pepper, and then lemon slices for serving. So come on over here to the countertop. Let me show you what we've got going on here. So I have my salmon pieces already cut up. Yes, I know it says 4, but I had 6. I had 3 long pieces. So these were all one long piece, and I just cut them in half. I just made it like this just because I figured it would be easier like this. But that's me. Okay, so I already have my half a lemon squeezed out. So let's go ahead and get started with the rest of it here. Okay, so I need 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, let's go to the instructions here. Heat broiler, line a baking sheet with parchment paper in a small, line a baking sheet with parchment paper. As you can see, I already have that with the salmon on it. In a small bowl, mix together your mustard, garlic, shallot, thyme, rosemary, and lemon juice, and season with salt and pepper. So I've got my lemon juice in here already. I'm going to scoop in some garlic. There's that. Mustard. Now, it says the grainy mustard. I forgot to get some different kind of mustard from the store. I mean, you could go with the regular yellow mustard. They have a variety of different kinds of mustard in your aisles. You can get regular mustard, you can get Dijon mustard, which I'm kind of debating whether or not if I should use this instead of regular mustard. No. But, I mean, it's your choice. There's I don't know how many different kinds of mustard that they have out there. But, I mean, take your pick. You can use regular picnic yellow mustard, whatever you choose. Okay, so we got the garlic. We have the lemon juice in there, so we're going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of mustard. Yellow mustard. Give or take. Shallots we're leaving out. 2 teaspoons of thyme, 2 teaspoons of rosemary. Okay, so I got my thyme leaves right here. Yes, I know it's not fresh. It'll do. And we're going to save that because it says it needs it for garnish after. And then I got my little rosemary grinder here. Open. And I need 2 teaspoons of this. So we're just going to go ahead and crank this out. Give or take. Okay, mustard, garlic, shallot, thyme, rosemary, and lemon juice, and season with salt and pepper. Now, it doesn't say how much salt and pepper to use, so we're just gonna take a wild guess here. Just a dab. Okay, and then we're gonna stir this up. This is gonna go spread out on top of our fish. Okay, so step 1, spread mixture over salmon fillet and broil for 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to very gently spread it over the top of the fillet here. Okay. Put this down for a second. Okay, and I still have just a little bit left over, so we're just going to go ahead and use it as much as I can. All right, that's that. Okay, so we've got our salmon and we've got the mustard and spice mixture. What am I spreading? Excuse me, I'm spitting too. This is a mixture of mustard, lemon juice, garlic, thyme, rosemary, salt, and pepper. So just a few ingredients. Let me come back over here and I will show you. So what it is, again, is just a mixture of, I had a tablespoon of mustard, 2 cloves of garlic. I left out the shallots because I don't have any. Thyme leaves, rosemary, lemon, salt, pepper, and then the lemon slices, those are for a garnish later on. So like I said, it's just a mixture of these ingredients here. And then we got this little nice colored mixture right there, yellow, very sour. So we're gonna stick this under the broiler. Ooh, got that all nice and hot. Okay, let's stick that in there. Cook time. Timer. Okay, it says 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so we've got that done. Now, while we've got that cooking, I'm going to go ahead and go with the second part of dinner, which is, if it'll load, bacon wrapped asparagus. Yummy. Okay, come on. Come on. All right, damn ads. Okay. Bacon wrapped asparagus. Bam. Okay, so as you can see, this isn't going to be a whole lot of ingredients on this. Bacon, salt, pepper, asparagus, and what else? Excuse me, I'm scrolling down here. Okay. Thank you, Joanne. Okay, 24 stalks of asparagus, trimmed, 12 slices of bacon, a teaspoon of olive oil, garlic salt, and pepper. So I don't have my garlic salt, unfortunately, so we will just have to use garlic powder. Here's my bacon. Okay, so I have my asparagus already trimmed. Maybe not quite 24 stalks of it, but we're just going to go with what I've got right there. And where is my damn ham? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've got my trusty cookie sheet right there, and I'm going to put some foil on that. Give me a second here. Put you down for a second. Okay. So the instructions for the bacon wrapped asparagus say that you can cook it on a wire rack. If you have a wire rack, you can put that on top of the cookie sheet, the baking sheet, whatever you want to call it, and do it like so, like this, which is what I'm going to do. The reason why I have the foil here is just so I can get all the drippings onto the foil, or you can just leave the rack out and put it on the foil by itself. I could probably do that. You could fit more on your sheet if you go without the wire rack, at least in this case without. So I'm going to put some non-stick spray so the stuff doesn't stick. My oil. Okay, so I got my asparagus, I got my bacon. I'm going to open up here in just a second. 12 slices of bacon. Okay, come on. All right, now this thing is freezing up. All right, so anyway, when you get your stalks of asparagus, let me show you what they look like when you get them. Okay, these ones are already trimmed. These ones aren't. So when you get your asparagus, you're going to want to trim out maybe about the bottom inch or so. Just about the bottom inch or so. And then use the remainder of it and then just chuck the stuff that you trim out. And then you have left, what is this? Okay. Preheat oven to 400. Place an oven safe wire rack onto a cookie sheet. Trim the woody ends of the asparagus. Stupid thing is freezing up. Sorry. Trim the woody ends of the asparagus, drizzle with oil, sprinkle with garlic, salt, and pepper to taste. You don't need a lot of oil, just enough for the salt and pepper to stick. So I guess what I could use, you can use the non-stick cooking spray to make it less of a mess. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me spread these out onto my foil here. And then just a quick little dab of the nonstick olive oil spray. Got that ready. Okay, cut bacon slices lengthwise to make narrower strips. Wrap each bacon strip tightly around the asparagus stalk, only slightly overlapping the bacon on each stalk, and it will shrink. It will look like a striped pattern, kind of like the old barbershop poles. Okay, so we've got a minute left on our salmon. So while we were waiting for that to finish, I will go ahead and start cutting some of the bacon out. an adventure here. There we go. Now it's going to. Okay, so our salmon is done. Let's take a look. Yes, I know, I hear you, I hear you. Okay, take a look. Woo! Let's steam right in my face. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so there's my salmon. Yeah, I had to be careful. I had the thing right there up near the top, and I damn near burned the parchment paper, but the salmon still looks pretty good. Gotta be careful with that parchment paper. Okay, so there is my salmon. Cooked and ready to go. Let us come back to the salmon recipe here. Okay, broil for 7 to 8 minutes, garnish with more thyme and lemon slices, and serve. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut some of these lemon slices while I'm waiting. Cut me some lemon slices here. Give me a second. Okay, lemon slices are all cut. Lemon wedges. Let's do this. Use that little one. That. 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 And then sprinkle some more of the thyme on top of it. Bake 400. Okay, so my salmon is done. I'm just getting the bacon wrapped asparagus ready, but this is what the salmon is supposed to come out looking like. Should be ready to go. Just gonna let that cool down while I'm finishing up here. Okay, now the bacon. It's recommending that you take a bacon strip and you cut it in half. Right down the middle, lengthwise. Now you can if you want to. It really wouldn't make too much of a difference, except for, you know, you're just going to have a longer piece of, a thicker piece of bacon wrapped around the asparagus. It is your choice, but I mean, for the recipe's sake, it is recommending that you use one bacon strip, cut it in half, lengthwise, right down the middle. Right down the middle there. So, like so. So just for the purpose of the recipe, I will show you the way that they are doing it. Okay, so we've got half. Okay, so we've got a bacon strips, or at least one bacon strip, sliced in half lengthwise, just to show you. Okay, back to the asparagus. Cut the bacon slices lengthwise to make narrower strips. Wrap each bacon strip tightly around an asparagus stalk, slightly overlapping the bacon. Place seam side down onto the wire rack. So give me a second here and I will start showing you what we are doing here with this. Okay. Get your asparagus stock, strip of bacon, and then just wrap it. Doesn't have to be from a particular way, just wrap it and get the little spiral around it like so. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of get the little swirl on it like so, and then you're done with that. Okay. Okay, that was how I did it with half of the bacon strip. Now, if you want to, you can just use the full bacon strip. I mean, you're going to have more of the bacon wrapped around it, which can't be a bad thing, right? I mean, too much bacon's not a bad thing. So I will show you some with the full strip wrapped around it. That way you can see both ways how it looks. Okay, so this is with the full strip wrapped around it. I mean, as you can see, it's a bigger mess, but again, too much bacon's not a bad thing. Now, it is your choice on how you want to do it. You can go with the full strip, or you can use the half strip cut lengthwise. You know, it's pretty much your call how you want to do it. I guess just for the sake of this, I will continue to use half of the strip. There, not bad. Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay. Okay. More bacon. Mm-hmm. Just like that. Now the bacon doesn't have to go wrapped all the way from the base to the tip. I mean, it just wrap it around however you like. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just wrap it around to whatever your desire is on this thing. And then after you're done wrapping it, then we'll season it and put some salt and pepper, maybe a little extra seasoning, maybe, if you want. Now, if you have more people, if you're feeding more people, you know, you could probably use the full bundle of asparagus that they give you for this. But it's just me, so I'm not going to use the whole bundle. I'm not going to use the full 24 stalks or however much it comes with. But, you know, it's not a bad idea. Now I was talking to a friend of mine over the weekend and then earlier today too. I've been having some suggestions about doing some recipes that are keto friendly, however you want to pronounce it, keto friendly. But I don't know. I don't really do too much that are just, I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know. Just because of whatever I see on the websites and Pinterest, you know, I just kind of go what I think is going to be best. But I figured I came across this one because this one was suggested as a keto-friendly recipe, and you know, if you are on that diet, then this is perfect because both the salmon and the bacon-wrapped asparagus are both keto-friendly. No carbs, no whatever stuff they don't want you to eat with that keto diet. No bread, no carbs, no tortillas, you know, all that other stuff that us people here in New Mexico like to eat so much. But, you know, living in this region of the country where you have so much good Mexican, New Mexican food, it is so hard not to want to get, you know, something with the tortilla and slathered in red and green chili, because that is some damn good stuff. But, you know, if you're trying to live that alternative lifestyle about being keto friendly, then this is perfect. Yes, I know this is taking a little bit, but bear with me here. We're almost done. Keep doing it, doesn't keep. Yeah. I mean, I agree. We're, you know, as old as we are, I mean, you know, some people see the benefit and that kind of stuff. You know, it works for some people. It doesn't work for everybody. I don't know. Me personally, I find it hard to stick by that stuff because, you know, bread, tortillas, carbs, you know, all that stuff is just too good to pass up. And I mean, you know, for some people it's easier to stick by that stuff than others. I mean, I know some people that it kills our testosterone. I wouldn't know. I mean, like I said, I have friends that are using the keto diet, and they are around about the same age as us, Drew. I mean, give or take a couple of years, and you know, they swear by it. They swear that it works. They've been doing it for years, and you know, if it works, it works. I've read about it. Okay. I mean, you know, some people will swear by the benefits of keto for whatever reasons, and you know, you have some people that say, "Oh, it's not good for you. It's not good for you." I don't know about muscular, but they are toned. They're not, you know, they're not bodybuilders by any means, but you know, they're not necessarily muscular. They are of a thinner build, and you know, I don't know, it's really hard to say. Like I said, it depends on the person and how strict they are with it and what kind of other exercises and workouts that they do with the keto diet. I mean, I'm no doctor, or I'm no, I don't have all the info on keto and how beneficial it is and stuff like that, but I'm just, saying that, I have some friends that are on the keto diet and it's working for them. I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then, try something else. If not, then, whatever. I don't know. But, as far as their build, no, they are not muscular. Standing cardio and keto diet means no more boners. Oh, jeez. I mean, if you read on it that that's what it does, then, so be it. Right. Yeah, laugh out loud. It's good for a laugh. But I mean, mixing it up a little bit. Did you miss me? Yeah, a little bit. Did you miss me? I haven't seen you very much lately. Love the shirt, bro. Yes. Ah, you digging the shirt? You digging the Mr. Rogers? Mr. Rogers going old school with this shit, though. Yes, Andrew, I miss you like I miss hemorrhoids. Yeah. Never had them. Would you be my neighbor? Okay, I've only got a couple more stocks left, so we're going to wrap this up here pretty soon. We're almost done. Yeah, I know this is taking a while. Bear with me. Okay, we're almost done. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the keto diet, I don't really have much to say on it, but other than if it works for you or other people, then, good for you. I'm not going to knock it because I haven't tried it. Looks like you are rolling a fatty. Kind of does, doesn't it? It kind of does. Ooh, speaking of fatty, I got some cigars that I got to smoke too. I got a shitload of cigars that I gotta burn through. Like, I don't know, I got like 40 cigars. Eesh, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna save this last stock here for one big fat strip of bacon. Okay. Eat healthy, lift weights 3 to 4 times a week, and you'll lose weight, build muscle, which means see more. I gotta read that later. Okay, I'll read that in a bit, but I read some. Okay, so that was a full package of bacon, and then roughly about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26 stalks of asparagus right there. So that is that. I have my oven preheated already. Okay. Ooh, I was supposed to sprinkle with garlic salt. Sprinkle with garlic salt and black pepper to taste. So before I even do that, before I even stick them in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle them with a little bit. Ooh, that's a little garlic, a little too much garlic. Righty then. Okay, bake for 10 minutes using tongs to turn over. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes more until the bacon is almost crispy. Set oven to broil and place under the broiler for 1 to 2 minutes to crisp up even more. So for the most part, you're going to cook them for about 20 minutes. You're going to 10 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on the other. And then you're done. I got to move my oven rack down just a bit. Okay. Cook time. Oops. 10. Start. Okay, 10 minutes. So I'm going to cook them for 10 minutes on one side, flip them over, 10 minutes on the other side, and we should be done around about 8 o'clock. In the meantime, let me show you the salmon. Drew, I don't know if you were here for the salmon. So I made some salmon. I broiled some salmon. So we've got here is some pieces of salmon here with mustard, garlic, lemon juice, rosemary, thyme, salt, and pepper. Yeah, never mind the burning on the parchment paper. It's the salmon that we're all worried about. But, I mean, you see I got the lemon wedges all nice and purty on top. And then we should have the asparagus done in about 15 to 20 minutes. And then we are done. Again, just for the sake of people asking, I figured I would do a keto-friendly meal for tonight. Just to give it a shot. Doesn't mean I'm going to go on the keto diet. Maybe I should, but, you know, just like I said, it's just for the purpose of letting others see it. And that is that. I'm just putting stuff away. Let me go over the ingredients and everything in the process of both of these that I made here. Okay, so this is for the bacon-wrapped asparagus. Bear with me here because this is a long page and I'm not going all the way to the top, but you guys kind of get the gist. Bacon wrapped around asparagus. Where is it? There it is. Okay, roughly 24 stalks of asparagus, approximately 10 ounces of it trimmed, 10 ounces trimmed a little bit. 12 slices of bacon, teaspoon of olive oil, garlic salt, black pepper. Not a lot of instructions on this one. Stupid thing. That was for the bacon wrapped asparagus, and now we will move on to the salmon portion of the meal. Bear with me, my computer is a little slow right now. Okay, while I'm waiting here, let me go over this. 4 ounces of salmon fillets. I used 6. 4 ounce salmon. 4 4-ounce salmon fillets. A tablespoon of grainy mustard. 2 cloves of garlic. Tablespoon of shallots, which I did not have. 2 teaspoons of thyme leaves. 2 teaspoons of rosemary. Juice of a half lemon. Salt, pepper, and then lemon slices for a garnish. And then you get what we've got there. That is what it's supposed to look like. And this is what it looks like right there. I mean, aside from the burning of the parchment paper, it looks pretty good, right? Right. So that is it. I got 7 minutes left on the first side of the asparagus, so I will go ahead and call it a night. Give me a few minutes and I will post pictures of everything. But then Wednesday, Thursday, I might not have another video until Saturday. So I will probably see you guys on Saturday, maybe. Saturday or Sunday. Maybe not Sunday either, because I'm working late Sunday. Anyway, I will see you sometime soon. So you guys have a good night. I will post pictures in about 15 minutes. Have a good night.